It has been a dangerous weekend on metro area roads. Right now, police are investigating multiple hit and run crashes. What we've learned about the search for those drivers. New mental health resource is available now in Colorado. We'll show you how it works and who's already taking advantage. And ahead at 8:30, if you or your child has student loans, you may be in for some unexpected charges starting this weekend. But first, we are checking in on your forecast. Here's a live look at Coors Field. Look at that. We are hoping for another Rockies W today. We could see some more afternoon storms, though, today. All of that is ahead of a heat wave to kick off the coming week. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Lauren Scafidi. Let's send things on over to Weather Impact Team meteorologist Jaden Knowles. Jaden, what are we thinking for that game today?
You know, honestly, nice and beautiful temperatures, just like the game. I should say how they've been playing is really nice and beautifully. 2 wins in a row. I mean, come on, especially here at home. Hopefully they get the third one this afternoon. But so far, looking at our new tower cams in Julesburg, a beautiful morning, the beautiful sunrise. You can see this looks like a picture painting, like somebody just fresh off the canvas. That's what it looks like so far, and that's really what it looks like across the entire state. Temperatures on the cooler side thanks to a cold front that we saw, a very weak one this morning. That's going to help keep our temperatures down below 90 degrees for this afternoon at least, because of course the heat wave will begin as we head into tomorrow. Current temperatures across the entire state, the upper 60s towards the eastern plains, 50s and 40s on the high country, then also the upper 60s towards the western slope. Not a lot of rain out there. We're dry across the state, and we're really going to stay dry for majority parts of the day. The eastern plains could see a pop-up thunderstorm or two. Of course, I'll talk about that here more shortly, but today's high, 87 degrees. We'll see a little bit of cloud coverage as we head into the afternoon hours, but this morning, lots of sunshine. I'll tell you what to expect as we head into next week in my full forecast. Lauren?
Thank you so much, Jaden. New this morning, Aurora police are investigating a crash involving a pedestrian overnight. It closed all northbound lanes of I-225 at Parker Road for a little more than 2 hours. All roads are back open right now, though. Police say the crash was reported around 11:15 last night. One person was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. We are, of course, making calls this morning, and we'll update you as soon as we learn more. It's been a dangerous weekend on the roads all across the Denver metro area. Police are investigating 3 deadly hit-and-run crashes. One in Westminster, where police have already made an arrest in that case. Another in Denver. Police are still looking for the driver responsible for hitting and killing a person yesterday morning. We told you about that on the I-25 ramp at Spear Boulevard. And another in Aurora, where a teen died while riding a scooter late Friday night. In that crash, Aurora police have arrested a 19-year-old driver accused of taking off after killing a 16-year-old. The boy's family says they are shattered after his sudden death. The arrest happened around 7 last night. The driver was booked on charges of leaving the scene of a crash resulting in death, careless driving resulting in death, hit and run, and failing to report a crash to police. Loved ones say the victim is Dmitry Markovic. According to APD, a driver hit him while he was riding a scooter in a marked bike lane. This happened at the intersection of East Wesley Drive in South Dunkirk. His family tells 9 News he was taken to the hospital with serious injuries and he died a little bit later.
He was my baby. He was 16. He should be here for another 80 years.
Like they say in the, for the emergency responders, every second counts. How many minutes would he have saved? This happened at like 11:18 instead of him getting at the hospital at 11:50. If he would have got there 11:35.
Aurora PD is largely crediting the tips and the information they got from the public, saying that's what helped them figure out a suspect vehicle and make this arrest. Coloradans now have access to a new mental health service. 9 News photojournalist Mark Zaletta introduces us to the new free radio station, hoping to get help to people in the state.
I'm Gordon Coombs. I'm the director of 988. We're here at the Colorado Rockies game celebrating our 988 radio launch and also our great partnership with the Rockies. 988 is a mental health line. One of the things that we have learned about in the last year is that we have more men that are reaching out for help. Being at big events like this. As you can see, we've got the lounge furniture, kind of a living room type of vibe here. We got a table set up for people to come over and color and just kind of chill out. But we've got noise canceling headphones. You can be in a crazy loud environment and just put that on and go. and center yourself, and then be ready to go back out. It's calming music, ambient and calming tones and stuff on the radio. It's about a 3.5 hour loop of music and also visuals. It's available on YouTube. Being at big events like this, really at big sporting events that are appealing to men, is another way for us to get out and connect with anyone, and men in particular, to reduce the stigma and let them be introduced to 988 and move forward.
You can listen to that radio loop right now on 988 Colorado's YouTube channel. This all comes at a critical time, a crucial time, as new data shows that men in Colorado are using that hotline at its highest rates. A year-long analysis revealed 54% of English-speaking callers were men, 42% were women. It also showed 80% of Spanish-speaking callers were men. Most of the callers were between 26 and 34 years old. Officials with 988 credit increased outreach and reduced stigma for those big numbers.
I think that older generations would see asking for help as a weakness, but I think that this vulnerability is now being seen as a strength or a resilience, even sometimes as courage. And so I think it's really amazing that these campaigns have been working.
The crisis line handled more than 93,000 calls last year. That's up 15% from 2023. Right now, 2 people are in custody after deputies say a driver shot a gun at another car in Jefferson County, then led them on a chase through Golden. The Jeffco Sheriff's Office says the incident happened around 8 yesterday morning. A 911 caller reported someone shooting at their car on Highway 6 near Tunnel 1. Deputies spotted the suspect's car and tried to stop it, but the driver took off. They were eventually arrested after going into an apartment. Those suspects are now facing a long list of charges. A mountain lion that killed a small dog is now safely relocated. The incident happened last weekend on Balsam Drive in Boulder. Police say a couple was walking their dog on leash when the mountain lion pounced and dragged that dog away. Animal protection officers later found the dog's body. The big cat has been spotted more than once in that neighborhood. Boulder PD announced they captured and tagged the animal on Friday night. CPW helped relocate it.